It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day for a beauty hood. A wonderful day for a friendship hood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make this most of a beautiful day. Since we're at it, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey everybody, welcome to Little Big Voices. Woo! Crank up the monitor so they can see the opening. Awesome. Amen. Well, we're going to check. Speaking of amen, we're going to check in first in the kitchen. But I want to just welcome y'all to Little Big Voices episode 2. And in a minute, Jared, we want to bring up the light on that one. So we'll get that in a second. But, man, thanks for being here with us. The crew's all here. We got Shimmy on the technical directing over there. We got Sparkles on audio. We got Federico on camera operations. Oh, we got Miss K, I'll call her, floor manager today, and the wonderful Melba Martinez as the host of the Green Room. And we're going to have some fun today, y'all. Guess what? We're going to talk to neighbors today. It's going to be super cool. And, and Hermes in the kitchen. Did I say that?
What's going on?
I would never forget you, Hermes.
It's difficult to, I guess, you know.
It is.
By the way, if everyone seems sad and starts crying, it's not probably. The subject matter is probably the fact that I'm throwing onions.
Dude,
on the.
We talked about this, about no onions.
No onions.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we've got this great neighbor cast coming in.
Yes.
We've got. Oh my gosh, who do we got? We got Mark McGuire. He's hit over more home runs than anybody. No, not that guy. Totally different spelling. He almost punched me in the face when I said that once. Super cool guy, lives up above me down the way. And he's going to be joining us at some point. And I don't even know. There's going to be all sorts of neighbors coming through here. We don't even know when it's happening. But it'd be really cool if I knew where that doorbell was. So we might have to say ding dong, y'all. So anyway, but you know, this podcast started when I moved over here in this undisclosed, thank you, Federico, this undisclosed location in South Austin, not too far from some of the greatest live music ever played. And hey, welcome. More neighbors are showing up. It's crazy around here. And I kept thinking, you know, I kept thinking this last few years that I would head west. I don't know. I was looking at Abilene. I was, you know, looking at Johnson City. Just like the vibration of Austin was starting to get to me. And I thought, man, maybe my time in Austin's up. You know, everyone has their run, right? And maybe it's up. And then just all these series of events happened, including people selling a house that I lived in. That was uncool. I'm just kidding. Those guys are great, and they had to move. But I thought, God, I wonder if I go inward. And Melba, I went over to Melba's place. She lives over here too, and she had a paint studio going. And I was like, man, this place feels like a hot tub time machine. So cool. And that's the name of this episode today. And so, in the 90s, all the places were like this. People just hanging out, everyone being cool, musicians, artists, people just, having their head down and doing their work, and all sorts of interesting tattoos and side gigs and just things, people living their little lives and making it work. And so I was just like, wow, I can't believe this place exists, and it's real close to all the action. It's like, anyway, so we're not going to talk about where it is because just the safety of all the occupants and all that kind of thing. But it's just this magical place, I think. And so I just thought it'd be cool to have an episode in season 1. Season 1 is all about gathering. And someone I love to death said to me one time, "How shall we gather?" And I thought, how shall we gather? And there's so many ways to gather. And I thought, why not just turn this place into a YouTube studio for the community together? And so we've been working hard for several weeks, but yesterday and today, we're working hard in the kitchen. Melba's got the green room tricked out. I wish I had a camera in there tonight. And so, we got hair and makeup. We got the whole thing going. And I just can't wait till you're on the show or you get to come by and be in the audience or something like that. So we'll make that happen. But thank you for being, for watching. And if you get a chance to subscribe, here's the cool thing, y'all. I didn't mean to sound like Matthew McConaughey there, but it'd be really cool if you'd subscribe. Because you could say you were in the first 100 people that subscribed to Little Big Voices. Wouldn't that be cool? So, hey, cast and crew, get out your phones, man. Let's do it. Let's get to 100 tonight. You want to? You want to try? And so anyway, our first I want to check in with Hermes and talk to him a little bit and see what's going on in there. And Hermes and Athena.
Hi.
Hey, dude, what are we doing tonight for the show meal?
We are doing sushi, but with a massive Texas flair. I think we may have one roll or one sushi item which would be recognizable to someone who is looking for legitimate sushi. Mm-hmm. This is going to be very,
by the way, that would be a good band name.
Legitimate sushi?
Uh-huh.
Maybe how about Outlaw Sushi?
I don't know if I know that music, but it would be cool. It'd be like
legitimate.
It'd be like angry Asian music or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are going to have chicken fajita sushi. We are going to have brisket. So those will be maki, so like the rolls, We're going to have
That's cool.
Brisket nigiri, little kind of those, lumps of rice with like barbecue brisket on top.
Yep.
We're going to use nopales, cactus for ingredients. We're going to have mango. We also, not very Texas-y, but we got, some Mediterranean kind of pizza type ingredients and stuff.
Yep.
So we're going to go kind of off the wall here.
Oh, hey, well, Hermes, looks like someone's at the door. Come on in. Come on. Man, people knock on the door all the time and you can barely hear it. So I got this doorbell. Man, hey, Mark.
Hey,
what are you doing, dude?
well, I heard you had a show down here.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you dropped by. And by the way, this is Mark McGuire, everybody. My friend and soon to be yours. And Jared, you may want to hop over on this camera when you're ready. And I want to introduce you to Mark McGuire, everybody. Mark and I met probably my first week here. I've only been here 3 months. Tiny bit longer than that. What year did you get here?
October.
Oh, hang on. Go for it.
October 2003.
That's right. Wow. That's cool, man. And so he was walking by one time, and I tend to talk to people, and you're friendly too, Mark. But I just wanted to meet my neighbors, and I feel like if you know your neighbors, there's a really good chance you won't hate them if you know them. And the less you know them, it's just easier to like judge them or be irritated by them. And I thought, I'm just going to meet all my neighbors if they'll let me. And you let me. We sat out here and talked for a little bit. And I learned a ton from you that day, really all about the grassy knoll. I don't know if it was that day or the next one, but we went over that. That was really cool stuff, all that you know about that. And if y'all want to know really what happened, we can talk about that a little bit later on the show, because Mark knows. Mark, also, you're a journalism major at UT?
Yeah, I got a...
Do you think that informed you some about, like, how you look at the news, how you read the news, how you talk about things? Do you think that taught you how to think, taught you how to kind of break stuff apart and,
Yes. At journalism school, I think my most important lesson was just how important the First Amendment is.
Yeah.
And I had a great teacher. He wasn't the teacher so much, but he would drop into our classes once a week, and that was John Henry Falk. Yeah.
Wow.
And
what was that like?
he was a First Amendment champion, and we owe a lot to him. And
what did he talk about?
he just made sure that in our conversations in our nation that we do never chill the dialogue.
Was that a quote from him?
Yeah,
Never chill the dialogue.
right. It's important that we just keep talking, and that's how we remain free. And
Yeah.
Words are words, and if they get violent, then we're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate you telling me that. You also, everybody, Mark drove. So you didn't go into journalism after UT. You ended up doing what?
Well, I had worked 6 years in the oil patch, and once out of UT, I took a construction job up in Round Rock. But
Was it like building Dell buildings? What was it?
I was running a crew of slab destroyers. There were so many slabs and foundations to be made in Austin in the 80s. It was boomtown then. And some of those slabs up on Cat Mountain, the foundations were bigger than the homes, how they would stretch down the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
And so our job, after the concrete was poured in the foundation, was to go out to the job site and remove all that junk lumber that had held all that concrete together for the foundation. So we were involved in junk lumber.
Were you running off kids trying to make tree houses and stuff? Because that's what we did growing up. Mom, I know my mom's watching. Everyone, please welcome Darlene to the show. She's watching from Georgia tonight. Say hi to my mom, Mark.
Hi.
Her name's Darlene.
Mrs. Caddell.
Yeah, you can do that. And my mom didn't know this. I like telling my mom stuff that I didn't want her to know, but I tell her on the air. She likes that. I don't know. It's crazy. But Mom, Jeff, Glenn, and I used to go steal lumber from the construction sites around there to go make tree houses for his tree house. So I just want to, get clean about that. So we can talk about it after the show. But anyway, so Mark, you drove a cab for a while.
Yeah.
In Austin the whole time, right?
Right. Yellow checker.
Dude, what was that like back in the day when someone, like, I don't know, Friday at midnight or whatever, what was one of your most interesting, memorable cab fares?
Well.
Anyone pull a gun on you? Anyone?
Yeah, that's happened.
Really?
I've actually told this story a time or two. A lady got in my cab, said, let's go to East Austin, which is in the ghetto part of town.
Used to be.
And
Yeah.
when she got in the cab on the passenger side of the rear seat, she said that she'd just come from a party and somebody got a gun out at the party and she decided to leave. And did I agree with her assessment? And I told her that I did. And
Did you ask her if she had any money first?
Well, it was those days we if we didn't have a long way to go, we'd expect him to pay at the end of the ride.
Yeah.
And after you got a little smart,
Yeah.
you'd get the money up front. But in this case, we pulled up to her destination, and she just said, "Pull up a little further," and then she said, "Now give me your wallet." And I turned around, and there was a gun at my left ear, and it wasn't exactly pointed at me, so I grabbed the barrel, and just about that time, a fella jumped in the front seat. He came out of the bushes, and he was throttling me, bearing down me. I reached for the microphone to alert my dispatcher. Back then, we had microphones and dispatchers.
Danny DeVito was on the other end, right?
Well, yeah, when Jim Ignatowski didn't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
So anyway, after I grabbed that barrel, I ripped it from her hands, and I thought, well, heck, I've got it under control now. And I was trying to talk with my dispatcher on the microphone, and he just ripped the cord and the microphone out of that radio on just one fell swoop. And so
this is 1984, 5, 6, 7, something.
I worked from 84 to 99.
Okay.
And this would have been in the late 90s.
Okay. So he ripped it out.
He ripped it out. The lady in the back, she had a serrated knife, and she was pounding on my shoulder, but I don't think she had the heart for it. And so, in any case,
or you just had some really strong shoulders. It's possible.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So this guy's wailing on my face, and she's wailing on my shoulders. And I said, "Hold it right there. What do you want?" And out of some magic, everybody just stopped, and we started negotiating. And what they did was take my huaraches off, pull down my pants, and told me to get in. Well, the first thing they told me to put my face down on the front bench of the Impala I was driving, Chevy Impala. And I said, "No, I'm not going to get down like that." So I'm on my back.
There's like gum down there and stuff.
so facing
down there, dude.
Anyway, I managed to negotiate a transfer from the front seat to the trunk. Now, I had a trunk in the Impala that had 2 speaker holes in the rear window.
Yeah.
For the stereo speakers, and I thought, along with that, there was a clothesline pole that would hold up this old Chevy Impala trunk lid that didn't hold itself up. It was about a decade old by that time. And I thought, well, hell, I can get into the trunk and get out if I want to. They locked me in the trunk, and that stick in the holes in the back didn't work because I could get the clothesline pole out of the trunk, through the holes, up to the, and I was going to beep the horn with the post.
Great idea.
But it turns out that the safety neck with headrests were just in the line where you couldn't turn on the. So I was stuck in there, and after about an hour, some people came by, and I was wondering if they were coming back to drive me to the border or something. I didn't know. Another car came by, stopped, and moved on. And then the third, maybe fourth car that came by were the police, and you could tell because their radios were on.
Yeah.
And they came, and it turned out that a Roy's taxi driver had come up and seen how the car I was in, when those people jumped in my car and attacked me from the rear seat, I hit the gas and had managed to plow about 50 yards into a school front yard of a elementary school in the neighborhood, and that's where I wound up, in the trunk, abandoned by my robbers. And when the police found me, I said, don't force the hood open. The owner of the cab's got the keys, and he'll come from South Austin to open it up. And
you sat in there longer while he's waiting?
Yeah. So
God, you're such a company man. Thinking of the company.
Well,
I love it.
it was my cab to drive. I had to make money. with
Right.
it.
You leased it for 24 hours, right, at
Yeah.
a time? Something like that?
Yeah.
And what about this Roy's? Did y'all have gang fights with Roy's drivers?
No.
Okay. I just always pictured y'all doing that. Dude, I'm so glad you were safe somehow. I mean, that's such a great
Yeah.
story. I mean, terrible story, but
It could have.
did they
turned
catch
out-
him?
Within a week, they found one Hirachi and my wallet tossed behind the Rio Motel up on about 5 miles away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
And they contacted me when they apparently the money was gone, but my driver's license was in the wallet,
Wow.
and I was brought down to look at a lineup of photographs and such.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, no one was.
Well, if she's listening tonight, I just want to say I hope it was worth it. This guy's amazing. Wouldn't that be weird if you like got in an Uber and then she was your driver sometime? You know. So, oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I don't know who's at the door. Hey, come on in. Do you have to yell in your apartment when people knock on the door and they can't hear you?
Yeah.
I just feel so bad. Hey, Amy.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Because I feel,
Hi, Amy.
kind of like when people are knocking, I feel like I'm yelling in here, but then like my neighbors here, like, quit yelling next door to me, you know? So, and then people leave, and I'm like, oh, don't leave. I'll be right there. And then I run out there, and they were knocking on the next door. So, you know. Hey, everybody. Please welcome my friend and soon to be yours, Amy Berg from Louisiana.
Hi.
How are you doing, Amy?
Good. How are you?
How's the green room? Did you eat everything yet?
No, just cheese and crackers and mangoes.
That's all we need.
About it.
That's it. Hey, would you put your mic up a little bit more? Like, yeah, you can pull this up too. Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Oh, now we can hear it. How's your day going?
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have been neighbors for 14 years?
Yeah, about. Yeah.
That's when you moved in?
Yeah, I think it was 2014, 2015.
Did you just hear the story?
2012.
Were you all in the green room
I
listening?
did, which I did not hear that story before.
How
But I'm not surprised either, knowing Mark.
I know, but it seems like that would be a lead story, you know, like even you're moving in or whatever, like new person's moving in, like, don't mess with me. I've been through a cab hell or whatever. But that's a good story, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was impressed you grabbed the barrel.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
I mean,
That was your
didn't it?
instinct. Yeah.
So Mark is also, I won't say avid poker player. He's more like an avid take your money guy. Because he came down, he really sweet talked to me. I was like, hey, he's being so nice to me and stuff. That's really nice, welcoming to the neighborhood. And then he's like, you play poker? And I'm like, oh, I hadn't played since college. And so, and he was like, oh, we'll teach you. And I was like, he wants to take my money. Anyway, he's a super nice guy, but you do want to win, dude. Like, I played poker with him a couple weeks ago, he and his buddies, and they were really kind to me to teach me all the poker and stuff. And my goal was to not lose everything I came with. That was my main goal. But, man, you played it so cool, and then at the end, you had just a big old pile of chips. So you know how to play, man. And he's got the felt table and the whole thing. And so in a little bit, depending on any of the neighbors that show up here, I think it'd be cool if you taught us and the viewers, if you don't know, how to play Texas Hold'em. Because I didn't know until we played the other night. I'd never played. And so just a little bit, a hand or two maybe, and we'll see. And would that be okay?
Okay.
And, man, I'm feeling those. Can we check in with Hermes for a second?
Hi.
Hermes, those onions are killing me, brother.
The onions are already done. It's peppers right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Man, how are you doing it in there?
It's, I gotta tell you, we are like a hair's breadth away from death in here. It's like.
That's a little dramatic.
What?
Wow. Do we have a first responder in the area?
Oh,
We do.
the fire department.
The fire department.
Right next door.
We have a last responder.
But we need one that lives here, I think, like an EMS, I think, considering how y'all live your lives,
Yeah.
you know?
Considering.
Because I've just been watching. I've been looking out my peephole, just watching it like Jimmy Stewart did in Rear Window. Y'all ever see that movie? Anyone see Rear Window in this place?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just sit staring at the peephole like, oh, here comes Amy. What's she doing? And it's some days it's like watching paint dry, Amy, really. But sometimes it's interesting, like what's she doing and stuff. Anyway, so I try to be observant, not be too noisy and nosy and stuff. But it's just, I don't know. I like your perch, Mark, where you are, because you can kind of see most everything, and you can see whether you even want to come out in that crazy
He's
world.
got a good view, yeah.
Yeah. And we do have what it hadn't caught on here yet, y'all, but I think it'd be cool to call this our atrium. You know, wouldn't it? What's the other one that people use for, when you have trees and stuff? What's
Courtyard?
Arboretum?
Courtyard?
Courtyard, yeah, but anyone can have a courtyard. We have an atrium, Mark. I mean, doesn't that sound different to you? Yeah. No. Okay. That expression right there. That expression right there is how Mark looks at me most times when I'm talking to him. It's awesome. And I just couldn't have landed with a better human beings, just good people. And you remind me of Austin, like the Austin I came for. The Austin everyone thinks is gone. It's not. It's right here at the table, y'all. It's amazing. It's like I'm in a dream or something. It's very good. Amy, though, and Jared, we might want to get another shot of Amy, because she's going to talk for a little bit. We're going to get a super close-up, Amy.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is your good side, right? I think so.
I think so.
Amy,
I'll let you know later.
I'm going to say an occupation that you've done.
Okay.
And and then you say another occupation you've done, and we'll see how long I can go. I'm going to start with the good ones, though. Former professional football player.
Window cleaner?
Window cleaner. Okay, I'm going to match window cleaner with not just occupation, just stuff you've done in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with religion major.
Correct.
Now your turn.
Plant-based chef?
Plant-based chef. You went to culinary school?
I did.
Yeah. When you weren't, we did window cleaner, culinary chef, religion major. Time Warner installer?
Oh, yeah. I was a phone internet cable installer.
Yeah. You were the cable guy.
I was the cable guy.
Yeah.
I was the cable woman.
Yeah. Is that what y'all called you then?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did you get in people's face sometime like, I'm not a cable guy, I'm a woman?
I didn't need to.
Okay, let's pick him another one. Who was last? I was last with cable. What, you do one now?
Oh, I did. I painted houses.
Oh, you painted houses?
Yeah. Speaking of
I hadn't heard
paint
that
drying.
See? That's why you're so good at it, because you used to watch paint drying.
I
You
did
paid
actually
for
watch
it.
paint dry.
Yeah. That's funny. God, there's one more you were talking about the other day.
I'm forgetting now that you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah. Well, you have a pretty illustrious career. You're also, I've seen inside of, can I talk about your refrigerator? Would you mind?
No, not at all.
Okay. So I was kitty sitting while Amy was out of town. So I was in her apartment. And, you're not supposed to poke around people's stuff. And I didn't. But I had to get in the refrigerator because I was going to leave you a couple of treats for when you got home. And at least that was my story. Anyway, I opened the refrigerator, and if y'all ever dude, I can't even describe it. Have you seen a refrigerator? I'll just try to describe it. Like, think of like a mass murder movie. Just think of that first. Like
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, think of it. Could be.
He thinks I'm jarring brains in there.
No. But what it is in those kind of movies, like for some reason the FBI ends up going out to this place out in the country, and they find where someone's been killing everybody and doing whatever.
I see the resemblance.
And they got, yeah, exactly. I mean, your apartment's really cool. It doesn't get that impression. It's kind of zen and peaceful in there. And you open up the refrigerator, it's like the refrigerator of someone way out in the country who's been killing people. That's
I see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's all the jars.
There's a lot of jars, and they're not really well labeled, and they're not normal stuff. And I'm thinking, what is in those jars, man?
And a lot of it's been there for a while, too.
Yeah, I know. Well, okay, you have some beer in your refrigerator that's how old?
Ooh, that is a great question.
Because you told me one time, it was like, I think you should get rid of it.
Yeah, it's probably definitely expired, if I had to think about
More than 2 years old.
I mean, we may be going on a good 8, perhaps.
Federico likes beer, and this would be extra fermented beer, Federico. But 8, in whiskey, that's good.
Yeah. Well,
In whiskey, the price goes up.
yes. The whiskey would definitely be would be good.
Yeah.
Wine's been there a while too.
Yeah.
Not really a big drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I think it was intended to be there, I suppose, if people stopped by and I offered it to them. But
So let me ask you a couple questions because we don't know who's going to drive by next. I just want to get this in. Tell me about this football player business. Like, what was it like? What did you do? What did you play? Like, tell us. And Mark, did you know she was a professional football player?
No.
Is that the funniest thing y'all ever heard? 14 years, and that's the best cab story I've ever heard. Anyway, it's good. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to know each other.
I was a wide receiver.
Did you have some cool gloves?
I did have some cool gloves.
They say wide receivers just do it so they can get some cool gloves and cool shoes.
Yeah.
They can spend the extra cash. So tell me about that.
I did. It was a few years. I mean, it was always kind of a dream. I guess growing up, women, weren't allowed to play football. So I think given the opportunity when it crossed my path, I sort of jumped on it. It was a little bit more violent than I expected it to be, though.
Huh. Hey, Shimmy, could we do... could we go to Jared to a 3-shot, Jared, and then just do Amy from this other one behind me? What kind of violence? What do you mean?
I think I thought that it wasn't going to bother me, maybe button heads. It was a little bit more intense than I expected. As far as just, I don't know. And I didn't like the idea of the mentality of wanting to hurt people.
Yeah.
So that didn't end up actually going over well for me.
So is there a lot of, I mean, I don't want to divide things up, but do you masculine and feminine energies? Let's just talk energies, right?
Yeah.
Is it a lot of masculine energy out there, or is it a different kind of feminine energy?
I would say it's a different kind of feminine energy, surprisingly.
How would you describe it, though? Like, what would you compare it to?
I mean, it's a mixture, I just it was different than I expected too, as far as more, I think, women in their masculine energy. It was surprisingly a lot of very feminine energy out there.
Okay, I'm just gonna go on a limb here. I'm just a reporter, Mark. I'm neutral. I'm not meaning anything by this question, but did y'all get in the huddle and like, hey, how are you doing today? How you doing? Are you doing okay? You doing okay?
No.
Not that kind of.
No, it was definitely serious.
Yeah, and so was it? What if you messed up? What would your teammates say to you?
Oh, there was definitely a lot of screaming. I guess in that sense, maybe masculine energy. You know.
I don't know if screaming's masculine. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh well, no. I mean, I think we took it seriously as far as we could for not being paid. For a sport. I think it was nice to have the opportunity to be able to do it. I don't know.
Did your mom and dad come see you play?
I can't remember if they actually made it in town for a game or not. I actually don't recall.
So your dad was a coach growing up.
Yes.
And he was your coach sometimes.
He was my coach for most of my life growing up until I played high school ball.
And you played all sorts of sports.
I grew up playing women's fast pitch and basketball.
Wow. Mm. And what was it like having your dad around all the time?
As a coach?
Yeah.
It was great, actually. I mean, we bickered a lot. So, but it was endearing,
Yeah.
I can still see his face at third base telling me to, do a certain pitch, and kind of went my own way with it. So
did you ever second guess him like I'm going to go, and he's telling you to pause at third, and you win anyway?
I think there was probably a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it surprises me from the little I know about you.
Okay. I think it didn't surprise him either.
Did your mom ever get caught in the middle between you two? Like going home and he was going over the game and you're like, give me a break, man. Get off me, man.
No, I think she stayed out of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What song, what music were you listening to like before the game?
Ooh.
Did y'all get pumped up?
I mean, I don't know. It was the 90s. It was probably grunge music.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little Kurt? Are you a Kurt Cobain dude?
I did like Kurt, yeah. I mean, who didn't like Nirvana?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, we couldn't wear flannel in Texas, but it was kind of a,
It's hard to pull off flannel.
Yeah, it is. But when you do, it seems like whoever gender is attracted to you seems to love flannel.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth sweating. You know what I mean?
It's a real thing. I finally found a flannel shirt that I can pull off.
Would y'all agree,
It took me 40
crew? Would
years.
y'all agree with that? Yeah. Hey, Hermes.
Yes.
What do you look like in flannel?
What do I look like?
Yeah.
I look like
No, in flannel. In flannel. Do you have any flannel?
my flannel's been I made it through the flannel bannel, they called it up in
Okay.
Montana.
Okay.
I was not allowed to wear any more flannel.
Okay.
So-
You're required.
I was required. Yeah, all right, sounds good. Yeah, no, up in Montana, there are the three different types.
Yeah.
There are the actual cowboys, you know?
Yeah.
And then there are the REI, you know, like
Yeah.
kind of dudes, whatever. And then they're like the ones that have been there for like thousands of years, like the Native Americans. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so like, what do you mean?
Nothing.
Yeah, so like if you're wearing flannel, you know, you gotta be, you can't be one of the REI guys. I'm trying to think. You need to be like one of the, you know,
Yeah.
ranchers or whatever. I wasn't a legitimate one, so I wasn't. You know,
Okay.
I
I
had
think
the
you'd
sense
be
that,
legitimate. We'll see. Last
Right.
question, Amy. And we'll talk, I want to talk more about football, but what do you care about right now? Like, what do you care about? What's
In general, in life? Or?
well in life or in your personal life? Like, you know, what do you care about? What are you up to? Like,
What am
do
I
you-
up to?
Yeah, or
I find
In
I
your
spend
mind.
most of my time learning to parent my inner child
yeah,
and care for myself,
yeah,
which is really a full-time job.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Do you have a nickname for your inner child?
Ooh,
You could have one. You could get one now if you want.
I do think I probably need an avatar for that. I mean, little Amy was a lot. So
Yeah. She was rambunctious.
Yeah, she's a whole lot more stubborn than I realized.
Yeah. Are your parents aren't watching tonight. They're going to watch later. They're at where are they doing?
They're in L.A. They went to a concert. They may be watching live. I'm not
Okay.
sure. They were attempting it.
What are
but
they going to see?
It was a famous country singer. I can't remember who it is now. Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you want to give them a shout out? Tell your dad thanks or anything like that, or get off your back or anything like that?
No, just that I love you guys
That's sweet. She does love y'all.
very much.
Can I tell him some stuff you say about him?
Yeah, you can.
She's like, she'll just out of the blue. She's like, I don't know what I'm going to do when they're gone. I don't want to deal with it. Isn't that sweet?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
And yeah, she thinks about y'all all the time, and loves watching baseball with her dad, LSU baseball. I know this because I can't get any neighbor love during LSU games.
This is true.
I
Yeah.
could be gagging like to death, and I couldn't get a drink of water over it during an LSU game. So I know there's just no help at all. So. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I think in a minute you want to do some sushi rolling?
Sure,
Hermes
yeah.
is going to do some sushi rolling. We'll do that in just a minute. And I think someone's at the door. Hey, come on in. Come on. Mark, maybe you can yell next time to come in. You want to yell to come in? Just in.
I think he's already
Oh,
through the door.
hey Jack, what are you doing?
Hey man, Amy, Mark. how you
Hey,
doing?
what are you, man? How are you?
Good. They're doing that speed dating thing down at the old
Oh,
Irene near Austin. We ought to
Jack,
go check it out.
dude.
Yeah, like what, 10 girls and 10 guys, and they all line up.
How did you?
Have 5 minutes apiece,
Yeah.
and you know, so let's go check it out.
You know, Jack, my favorite thing about you is, I have a lot of favorite things about you so far. One, you're just a cool dude. You have cool glasses all the time. You make sure that happens. I have no cool glasses, you know. And the other day, I was out there, and Jack goes, look. Like, he gets excited about stuff.
Yeah,
A little like a Jack Russell Terrier.
true.
Do you see the resemblance, Amy?
A little bit, I do.
Yeah. Well, he's just ready to go.
He
He's
is
like,
ready to go.
throw the ball. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm throwing the ball. I'll go throw the ball and get the ball. And
You go get the
so
ball.
he's ready to go, man. And I just love that. And, you know, this guy over here, your friend Mark McGuire. You
Oh,
know? Yeah.
We've been neighbors for a long time. I moved in April of, let's see, would have been 94. Is that something? No, 2004. 2004.
So you were in right
21
before or
years.
right after him?
Yeah, pretty close.
After. Yeah. Yeah, you were watching from
Is
the
this working?
perch, and you're like, "Who's the dude in the
this
sunglasses
on?
moving in?" Because you could see
this
his.
working?
Yeah, it's working.
All right.
They're just not laughing, dude. That's unusual.
Ah.
Yeah,
Get the laugh.
it's a
track
it's a
out there.
tough room in here, y'all. It's a tough room.
Professional.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we have a professional audience here, Jack. We got to really get it up here a notch.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
But Jack, man, a lot of things about you I'd like to introduce the crowd to. And if I say anything that like, don't say that, my triple ex-wife will kill me if you hear that or something. Let me know.
It's a deal.
Yeah, deal. But Jack's a musician, definitely a musician, and I would consider an artist. You do other stuff too that you wouldn't consider music. That's kind of artful, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely an artist.
Can't help myself.
I know, man.
Have to get it out.
I can't help myself. So Jack is knocking on the door like that, and the other day, and I was in the middle of my work day, and he's like, "Come on, let's go speed dating." Like, and now, and I'm like,
Yeah, you need a break. Come on.
I know exactly. So, Jack, I just want the audience to know what it feels like to live near you. Okay, just for a second, we'll play a little role play here. Okay, you knock on the door and you ask me to do something, and then I'll give you my normal response, and then you give me your normal response. You ready?
All right.
You can knock, can you, when you're ready?
All right.
Oh, hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm just working, man. I got so much to
No,
do.
no,
back
no.
there.
Let's go take a break, man. You need to get out of here for a little while.
No, dude, you don't even know how much work. It's like I can't even describe.
but you're in here smelling your own farts, man. Come on, let's go. Enough of that shit.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, but that's it. But it's always like incessant. Come on. Anyway,
It is a moment thing.
It's very in the moment. I love that you asked me, and I feel bad when I don't go so much. But we did go to an open mic,
Yeah, we did.
and that was cool.
Yeah. That was fun.
And we'll do that again, I think. And but I really, the whole time I was out with Jack. Have y'all ever been out with Jack, like in this car?
No,
Okay, you've lived here 20. How many years?
22.
And you've
been
never asked
asking.
him, like, do you want to ride to the store in 22 years?
Oh, his car's usually running better than mine.
Okay.
You don't know my car. Early you hadn't.
And Mark,
cab.
stay up close to the mic, Mark, Mike, or whatever, when you talk, just because I want to hear what you say. It's so
Well, Mark,
interesting.
you know, that's the answer to the question, how does a dog with a hair lip sound?
Nice.
Mark,
Thank
Mark.
you. Thank you. He'll be all weekend.
I was waiting for the joke.
Yeah. So, but I just think it's strange y'all haven't gotten in the car with him. Not really, because he's
I've been in the car with him.
okay, but it is a little bit of a stranger danger thing. I think like you're not quite sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, you
This is
see the two girlfriends that I have, they both totaled their cars last year.
Yeah.
They're both seeing therapists. Let's see, I met them both at the Saxon Pub.
Yeah.
They have a lot in common.
Well, they have one thing in common for sure.
Yeah. I wish they knew how to share better, though.
Yeah. They're both of them are a little stingy, I think.
They're both crazy.
Yeah. You like them a little crazy?
I
though?
do.
Yeah.
The crazier, the better.
Yeah.
As long as they don't stab me in my sleep or scalp me or something like that, I'm all right.
Yeah.
He's rolling with it.
But so I went out with him, got in the car, and it was fine. It wasn't like it was reckless or anything. But I had this feeling that I was going to wake up in Vegas. I just had this feeling because as soon as we went up there to the store where we did the open mic, he's like, "Come on, let's go over here. Let's go over to the Saxon Pub." And I'm like, man, I did the same thing. I was like, dude, I'm on the deadline. And he's like, come on, just 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going there. So I'm thinking, I'm going to wake up in Reno or Vegas with a hangover somehow.
Yeah, with tattoos you didn't know.
With tattoos. It was exciting. And he did bring me home finally. Then he left to go back out and finish his night, so. And then the other night, I heard some banging over there, and I looked out, and Jack's getting this bike out of his apartment. And I was like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to Antone's, man. Let's go to the show. Let's go. Come on, get your bike. And I'm like, thank God my bike's in storage right now. And then a couple hours later, it's like midnight. I was biking back up. So anyway, I like the
he's
way you
committed.
live,
You don't have to
man.
deal with parking down there when you ride your bike.
Yeah, exactly. And Plus, it's a little hard to pick up the wrong person and bring them home. You know what I mean? You got to really work at that. And they got to be a certain size so you can get them on the bike.
Get them on the handlebar.
Yeah.
And then I have them face me and put their feet on the pedals and help me pedal.
That
too, so.
You're practical in matters of love too, aren't you?
They're in their key.
Jack, from what I know about you, I want to talk a little more about stuff, but I do know about you. But you had a bookstore in Austin. What years did you have that bookstore? It was on 24th Street, you said?
Yeah, it was like where the Starbucks is now at 24th and Oasis. It was called Media File, and we specialized in rock and roll books, so we always had a lot of parties and stuff like that there.
Dude, you partied with the big ones, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a Door of Fame that had a lot of people who would just be passing through because it was down the hall from Inner Sanctum Records, and I had a lot of people sign it, like the big boys, Jimmy Vaughn, Martin Landau came through one time and he signed it. You know, he was roommates with James Dean in a bunch of movies, and Mission Impossible, a TV thing, people like that. So,
dude,
anyway,
I saw it, but you sold that one recently. But
yeah, I sold it to Texas State University down there. It had like about 80 autographs on one side and maybe 90 on the other side. Nicky Hopkins was another one. And they bought it for $1,200 from me. They're going to try to display it so you can see both sides somehow.
Yeah,
but
super cool. That was the window or the door?
It was the whole door.
And then, but you did some artwork on it. You retraced over in
I
color
do
or something?
Well, I do autograph art. So like if they kind of draw a picture of a face, then I'll color it in flesh color. You know, that kind of stuff. I call it my autograph art. And I had 4 panels from my bookstore that I had out in California. Larkspur bookstore. It was another rock and roll bookstore out there, and I had these 3 foot by 4 foot pieces of board, and I had people sign that. And I got 4 of them that were filled up. So I guess you could say I'm an autograph hound, but I don't care. I like meeting people and getting their signatures. So.
Yeah. Who is the signature that you were? A lot of these people came by because they had books and they were doing book signings or appearances, right? But did you catch people outside that environment to get an autograph sometimes?
Well, Rocky Erickson used to hang out at the bookstore just to hang out.
Cool.
You know. And,
Tell me, you knew him in the earlier days.
Well, I saw him back in the 60s, but I really got to know him out in California in the late 80s when he started playing again with his band, The Aliens. And me and my girlfriend went and saw him and met him and his wife backstage. And it turns out they were living in Marin County, too, so we got to know each other. And both women were pregnant. We'd go Christmas caroling, and I don't know if anybody else ever went Christmas caroling with Rocky Erickson.
No.
That was a treat because he looked like Charles Manson, and you hear people said, "Oh, Christmas carolers," and they come out and see Rocky there looking like Manson singing "Come All Ye Faithful."
Wow.
You know?
I wonder if he could turn. And Shimmy, when you can use camera 3, I think it's a sweet shot with those two. When you feel like it.
Camera 3.
Do you know? Can you play a little bit of Starry Eyes?
I don't.
God, let's learn that together.
I just know songs that I wrote.
I know, but I think he's worth learning that song.
You know, that
for.
is. I'll do that.
Why don't we learn that? That would,
beauty.
Tell us about your ukulele group. That is,
well.
Yeah. Can I tell him what I saw first?
Yeah.
He showed me a video. How many people? 200 people in there?
No, we got about 130.
100 people in there with ukuleles, like in a church.
All playing Ring of Fire at the same time.
Playing Ring of Fire. It was the coolest thing.
It is.
And then one night, because Jack does. You don't know what time it is, by the way. I noticed. Like you
Right
do
now?
know. You know when it's 4 because you do your mantra at 4.
Yeah.
You get
I have
4.
a good internal clock.
You do, and you got your routine. And so, but it'll be midnight, and he's out there acting like it's 5 in the afternoon, just like walking around, doing whatever.
Yeah.
And he grabbed me one day, and we ended up in his apartment teaching me ukulele. That was fun, man.
Yeah, these are baritone ukuleles that I play. They play like a regular guitar. It's the only one of the 4 sizes, so a D is a D and an A is an A and all that. You just don't have the 5th and 6th string. And then I put guitar strings on it, too, and take the fat E and the skinny E off so that you get 2 wound strings and 2 catgut instead of 3 catgut and 1 wound. Much warmer sound.
It's a super warm sound.
And then this is a B string, but I tune it to the E.
Yeah.
And like that on down. And it just has a real warm sound to it, Doesn't sound like a toy.
Amy told me that sometimes I'm adjusting your camera slightly. She can hear you at night. Amy said true that
That's true.
That
Yeah.
is true. I hear Jack all hours of the night.
Yeah.
I never hear her at night though.
Well,
But we're usually up.
you tell me she's
I mean, both are. What do you call it? Insomnia when you can't sleep.
Yeah, you could say that.
or
Yeah.
just you're like you're like an
fear-
eggplant. You're
My
like a
fear of
nocturnal.
insomnia is keeping me awake at night.
Yeah. Mark, have you ever heard this guy play ukulele?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, y'all! Are y'all seeing the theme here? It's like a hot tub time machine where you're in the hot tub
Hot
together.
tub. It's hot.
Exactly. It's too hot to talk.
It's hot.
I just love it though. Would you like to hear him play a little?
Jack, were you playing the ukulele at that open mic I came to see?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I
Okay,
haven't.
good.
Yeah, I play several
Very
open mics. There's one at Buddy's place up there at 183 and Burn It on Thursdays with a live band. So you tell the band what key your song is in and start playing, and then the pedal steel comes in, two of them, guitarist and harmonica, and everybody's playing along with
A
your
little
song.
bit
really
like
cool.
karaoke, but live. I mean, they're playing your song.
Yeah, yeah, with a
Wow.
live band.
That's fun.
Yeah,
man.
and then there's one at the Deer Austin down there where they're having the speed dating that I was mentioned before. That's on Thursdays. They've been doing that for over 20 years down there. And there's some good open mics around town. I try to do as many as I can just to get stage experience.
Yeah.
You know, different sound people and
Yeah.
different venues. And every gig's different anyway, even if you're playing at the same venue.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
It's super fun. And back to the speed dating thing. I didn't, because once Jack says he knows you're not going, he doesn't see any more time. He's gone.
Bye.
Like he just goes once, twice, three, gone. I got stuff to do.
Gotta go.
He's not mean about it. He's like, going. I got to hit the road. I'm missing out on 3 of the speed dates right now. Talking to you.
Do the same if it was you.
And I was like, when he asked me, I was like, my brain just couldn't process it really, because I was like, there was like, I don't date. Like it was all this slow motion stuff going on. Like, what would I even do if I talked to 20 people and I liked any of? I was like, it was
5
just
minutes
like,
apiece.
no.
Make your impression.
It was kind of like, in the Christmas Story where he's got the BB gun and then he says the F word or whatever. It's like that. It's like everything became slow motion when you did that. Cause I was like, I
Put
can't.
your eye out with that.
Exactly. I can't process what it would be like to talk to 10 people that might want to date me or might not want to date me. Either way, 10 or 20 people, right? In an hour, something like that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, dude. How does that work?
How does it work?
Anybody here ever speed dated?
You just slip them their number if you like.
No, Federico, name like that, you don't need a speed date. You are a speed date,
Well, we should all go one of these times.
dude.
Check it
I'll
out.
go. Mark, are you in?
I can't play a lick.
No, but we're talking about speed dating, and I just think that would be the wackiest thing ever.
Yeah, they got
It would
10
at least be an
girls and 10
experience.
guys, and you get 5 minutes, and then the little bell rings, and you guys go to another. You know, the girls
I was
all
trying to
stay.
explain to my mom that the other day, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I think they did it back then in like at dances. You would dance a different dance with people, and that's how you speed dated.
Yeah.
I think it's better anyway. Because hey, Jared, you mind handing me that guitar? Where is that guitar? There you go. Jack, you want to play a song? I think we got
Sure.
some more neighbors dropping by, and Jared, you mind? Oh, you got that? I brought the bongos down there,
Yeah, you
Mark. If
got
you wanted
your,
bongos.
Harmonica ready?
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a debut. Jack plays all the time. He's a pro. But I'm really proud of Amy on this one. I know your parents are proud because she's going to play harmonica first time in front of anybody. Had you played harmonica before I came over that one time?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So I brought a harmonica over, I tossed it to her, and I have a song about Louisiana and like it needs a harmonica. And she just played like it was nothing. So I'm proud of you for
That's a
grabbing
great
it
song.
again. Check out that harmonica too. That's a cool harmonica. Hold it out for the camera. Hold it out for one camera. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to play that?
East Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jack, what are we going to play tonight?
Well, this song is one that I wrote over in the south of France. I had been visiting my friend Ed Ward, who used to do something for public broadcasting and wrote for Rolling Stone magazine. And he was the Austin American Statesman columnist for a while. We got to be friends here. So when he moved over there, I decided to go visit him, and I took bullet train from Paris to Montpellier, and he met me at the train station. And then a couple of days later, we decided to go to Arles, which is about 60 miles away. And I wanted to check out the Van Gogh stuff because he lived there for a while. And there was also an old Roman Colosseum kind of amphitheater, and he wanted to check that out. So Ed goes and checks it out, and I'm sitting at the Van Gogh Cafe, and this whole song kind of came to me. Ed came over and said, I said, how was your visit at the Coliseum at the, and he said, oh, good. How was yours? And I said, well, I spent the day at the night cafe chasing Van Gogh's ghost. And I went, hold it, I got to write that down. And the whole song came out. I came back to Texas and put music to it. And it's called A Day at the Night Cafe.
And after that, we're going to roll some sushi. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
And the key of C?
1, 2, 3, 4. I spent the day at the night cafe chasing Van Gogh's ghost. And come what may, I will find a way to be with the one I love most. It's winter time in the south of France. The past catches up with the present. The moon begins its nightly dance, whether full or new or crescent. Oh, didn't we know that Vincent van Gogh painted the best that he could? Sunflowers and rose, we threw at crows, the yellow house in the neighborhood. The yellow house in the neighborhood. All right, Amy. Louder.
Give it up for Miss Amy Berg.
Yeah.
Yeah. What Vincent could do from his point of view was capture a starry night, splashes of blue with a greenish hue, a portrait of stars in flight. When racked with fear, he chopped off his ear and gave it to his true love Rachel. His Majesty sang an old nurse's refrain. It's now another part of his fable. Everybody. Oh, didn't we know that Vincent van Gogh painted the best that he could? Sunflowers and rose, we threw at crows, the yellow house in the neighborhood. Yellow house in the neighborhood. The yellow house in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Let's give it up for Jack Potts, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, that is so good. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that song just kind of poured out of me. So
I love it. Oh, I wonder who's here. Hey,
what's going on in the kitchen?
Hermes, is there time time to roll some sushi? Can we send somebody in there?
There's always time to roll sushi.
There's
Yes.
always time to roll sushi.
Hey.
Well, Amy, you going to head in there and roll some sushi?
I am.
Do you know anything about rolling sushi?
I know a little bit about rolling sushi.
It's not the same as rolling other stuff, Amy.
No, I've never done it with brisket in it, I can tell you that.
I know it.
Well, this
Hey.
one right here isn't going to be brisket.
Jack, you can stick around here.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Well, you can stick around here, too, anywhere you want to. Come on in, Melba.
Yeah, hi guys.
What are you
What are
doing?
you guys up to?
No, he's sitting right there.
Oh, okay.
Mark, sit here for a second. How are you?
I'm doing great. What are you guys doing? Taping?
We're doing, we're live, just FYI. Everyone should ask that when they come in.
Podcast.
Live.
Yeah, we're live.
Well, can I play?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. How you doing?
Good.
So, Melba is also a neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, Amy and Hermes, can y'all use your inside disco kitchen voices for a second? All right.
Inside Disco Kitchen voices.
Melba, how long have you lived in this community? And put the mic right up there, baby.
Okay, 2019.
Yeah?
6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
Now, here's the deal, y'all. Jack and Mark. She lives in building 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, here's a big debate. And by the way, if Amy, you could get in on this if you want to argue. You got a mic on and stuff, right? So you might want to throw your 2 cents in. But I think there's a very weird thing that goes on here in our little area. people see the buildings as different, and so you might bring Amy up, Kathy, if she'll talk about this. I don't know, but so the buildings are buildings, and there's two buildings in a pod, but people refer to the buildings completely different. Like some people refer to this whole thing as building 1 and that whole thing building 2, and then some people go, "What do you mean building 2? Building 2 is this one that we're in, and then those are 3 or 4 or whatever."
Right.
So I want to hear it from you guys. When you were here in 2003, were all the buildings here?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have a theory that this one was built first, because it's the best, by the way. I'm just saying. Melba is,
I'm partial.
yeah, she's kind of like if she lives across the Red River, as far as I'm concerned, kind of thing. Because we have a thing going here, and then there's a thing going over there. That's really, I call her Miss K. I hope that's okay. I don't want to use her name, but she's a floor manager tonight. She has a beautiful, like, garden almost over there. You have Melba's Cafe, like outside Melba's door. Sometimes she'll call and she'll go, "The cafe's open.
Yeah.
We're serving this today."
And sometimes I deliver.
Has she ever called you all about that? Oh.
No.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
feel so
sorry.
bad.
Yeah.
We got to get your numbers, because if she'll call you and go, "Come on over for a taco," you can go have some coffee at the cafe. She's got this out in her little atrium, the chairs and stuff. Free Wi-Fi. She has a Wi-Fi password out
Latte.
there. You can get lattes. She makes lattes with cinnamon. Oh, it's good, y'all. I don't know. That's good. Now, did y'all know I knew Melba before I moved in?
No.
Just a little bit. I mean, yeah, a little bit. Maybe a year.
I think the theater community, right?
No.
No.
No,
Where
you
did I
wouldn't.
meet
You
you?
wouldn't
Oh,
let
I
me
met
in
you
the
at a
theater
party.
community. Yeah, it was right before. Joy moved over here.
That's right.
And, can we give a shout out to our friend Joy Cunningham?
Joy
right
Cunningham.
Here?
She's the best.
Yeah, she lived
Woo-hoo.
over in building 3, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, all the cool people live in building 3 and
Is that
4.
right,
Yeah.
Melba? Nice.
Yeah.
I don't.
They're the theater people, yoga people, dance
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
art people,
Yeah.
and Christy is
Yeah.
an animal person.
Yeah.
She loves her animals and cats.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're the cool people, but you guys are the wiser.
Oh.
The wiser.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The people over here in buildings 1 and 2, they seem to have more of a monastery kind of quality.
Cloisters.
Yeah, it's called the cool. It's
We're gonna kind of protect that a little
in
bit.
the sense that
Yeah.
Undisclosed location.
oh
Yes.
yeah, it's just
This
the
could be
people
going on
over
in
here seem to have
Canada.
the Zen bug.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe it's just living close to the street,
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that.
because the firefighter, it's like everything's right there, and you got to stay on
yeah,
top
you
of
do have
stuff.
to. Yeah.
But yeah, I love the whole place, and also I want to just talk quarters with y'all for a little bit, because I hadn't really thought about quarters much till I moved over here, and now quarters are the new gold. It's so crazy. Like when you got to do laundry, you got to have the quarters.
Yep.
And when you don't, and all these things cascade, like you can't go to the job interview because you don't have quarters. You can't go get married or something. Like there's all this crazy stuff. And so it's just like a hunt for quarters, And Melba's always good for loaning me quarters.
Oh, you're the one.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, I'm really glad that you're having this podcast, because I've got to meet 2 new neighbors, and you guys are really awesome.
Aren't they?
Yeah,
It-
really awesome.
We'll show that in a second, Jack. We'll get over to there. Yeah. Yeah, they are good. And the more I get to know them, the more fun they are. And Mark's been real great teaching me poker and teaching me who really killed JFK and all that.
Wow.
I mean, he knows a lot of stuff.
Wow.
And he cares. I think he cares.
You trying to get me deported?
Oh, God. No, Mark. I think you're safe. For one thing, you don't answer the door that often. So, I mean, it's just the timing of you coming out and those guys coming in with the mask. I don't even think it'll be that timing. I don't think they wait around that long, Maybe we could ask them. Maybe that would be interesting for them to have them on the show.
The ice
Right.
people?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not have Ice come over,
I don't know.
have some sushi?
We'll have to change our names for sure.
Dude, it could change everything if they eat this sushi. Hey, Hermes,
Yes, sir.
are we ready to roll some?
We're always ready to roll some.
Let's do it, and then you'll want to tilt that camera down by hand when you're ready to show it. But yeah,
That may be a bit of a technical.
yeah. Well, we'll keep talking here for a second, and when you're set, then Shanae will switch over to you. But Melba, why do you like living amongst this thing?
The location is really well. I moved in because a friend of mine was moving from Hawaii, and she wanted me to research the area, and otherwise she was going to find a place in Buda, and I just couldn't see her doing that.
Yeah.
And I said, "No, there's a great place. I'm going to go talk to the landlord." Turns out the landlord had seen some of the plays that I had directed, and so we started talking about the plays and where he got his degree. And the next thing I know, he asks me, like, what about you? And I lived in an apartment. I had a house, but then I had to go be with my sister she had some back surgeries, and so I moved to Denver. And when I came back to Austin, it had changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this whole area has always been, for me, a sacred because of the,
I get you.
proximity to Zilker Park and to the
Well, the water
Barton
itself,
Springs,
right?
yeah. Barton Springs, really.
There's some sacredness,
Yeah.
energy there. Seems like.
and it has a vibration actually in this area with the light, the sunlight. And so
definitely.
I thought, I really want to live near my friends. And so when the landlord said that he would extend the summer sale for me to move in, I took it. And I didn't expect to be here because right away I could tell it felt to me kind of, it's not only bohemian, but it's also kind of like retro 70s or something, I felt like I was on a camping trip, and
I'm
had
still
put
trying to
lot of
find the
stuff
hot
in
tub.
storage.
Yeah.
But the location is really
Yeah. I want to just pause you for a second. I'm going to tell more about who you are, and then we're going to cut into the kitchen.
Okay.
You guys ready in there?
As ready as ever.
And but first, before we do that, Melba Martinez, she was a guest on episode 1, which I love because you're really the reason this whole thing's happening, Melba.
Yeah.
Melba has a paint studio. She paints amazing people. She paints people as roses, and we did that on the episode 1. And but I went to your place, and I was just like, anything's possible if you want it to be possible. Like even in a smaller space, like, and look what happened out of that.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, you really have outfitted. This is such a great. It's groovy.
Yeah.
It really is.
You can't help but feel groovy over
Yeah.
here, right? You got Jack over here with his groovy.
Well, I
the other day,
love the
Jack was like,
kitchen
"Look at that
disco."
sunset," and
Yeah.
he showed me. Look at that.
My neighbor's diaries say that I have boundary issues.
Nice. But Melba is a multiple PhD. I'll call you a winner.
Winner.
Earner. What are your PhDs in again?
In theater, in performance studies, and film.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought I knew the theater, but I didn't know with film. And taught at St. Edward's for taught and directed and produced over 100 and been acted in over 150 plays. You were in charge of the theater department over there for a while.
The Mary Moody Northern Theater.
Yeah.
Artistic director, former.
Yeah. What was the show over there that just stopped you in your tracks and you said, if I never see another show, which one did that for you that you directed or that?
Well, one of the memories I have, and I'm 69, and as I diminish and I've been in my golden years these last couple years. I'm about to be 70. Every now and again I have memory of a show, and the other day I was vacuuming and I just stopped and I thought about that show opening because I've never been in the audience praying for something to go wrong because it was so perfect, and it was something that I invented right before the production of the play called Playing for Time by Arthur Miller. And what I did, I had set up a dance of humanity scored to this incredible music where then I added, bombs, and we had intelligent lighting so we could
Fancy.
create this. It starts out very serene in Paris, and there's a couple, and there's two twins, and everything is just like a regular Sunday all over the world. But because this is right when World War II hits this area of Paris, area of France, that we saw right in front of us all these things, like mother comes in, she's looking for her child, and then the two kids swinging on the swing, all of a sudden there's only one kid, and then another person is running, and they were initially sauntering, kind of with their boyfriend or girlfriend. We saw this shift occur overnight, and we see the people being pushed into a train, and we did contact improv, and we did the rhythms, and it was scored very tightly. But here it is opening night, and I remember I was praying for a light cue, a sound cue, something to go off, because it was too perfect, and it was live, and you're wanting, like the old Navajo saying that they put a little mistake in every painting so that their soul doesn't get trapped into the work.
I never heard that.
And everybody was on point. The actors, the people shaving the heads, and all the stuff,
It was almost scary that it was so perfect.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was scaring me, and I was praying, please, God, please, let's mess up. Somebody mess up. The very last minute, when we are hearing the sounds and the crashing and the bombs and the shadows and the screams, all of a sudden, I realized, oh, that sound cue came in late. And I was so happy, because it was one of those shows where what can happen in any moment in our humanity is so delicate. And yeah, it is precious right now. And especially during this time, I guess that's why my mind was on that, where what was like the epitome of love and epitome of balance and the epitome of beauty and serenity was destroyed, like, right in front of our eyes. At the end of Act One, the audience didn't clap. They just sat there. And I was trying to think, what should anybody do? The lights didn't come up for the audience, and I'm really glad that it was an instinct of the person running the lights to allow us to take it in. It was horrifying in a really tragic way, but the play ends in a really positive note, somewhat positive note. But working on that play was really, we were working on it right when 9/11 happened. So there was an urgency.
A lot of intensity.
Yeah. But
wow.
And it reminds me of this period in time that we're in right now.
That's why it's so important. Art right now is so important. Music, art is like
connection,
a community. I really see this. There's so many things that are crashing or whatever, but I really feel like the last thing to crash would be us. Because if we just try to get along and talk, like Mark was talking about, can we just talk? I mean, negotiating with someone with a gun, it doesn't get any harder than that, right? Hey, where are we with the sushi rolling over there?
We're right where we were a minute ago.
Well, pan down and teach us how to roll sushi.
Okay, so you want me to bring it over there, or you want to do it right here under the camera?
Do it there under the camera.
Very good, very good.
And we're just going to let you have the show for a second.
Oh my goodness.
You and Athena, and just talk us through it.
Okay.
Teach us how to roll sushi. Let's go to kitchen cam.
So, okay. Let me turn off this other creation we got going here.
And you may have to lift it up a little bit at times.
All right. So the idea is you start off with a sushi.
Hey, Hermes.
Yes, sir.
We're not hearing you on your mic.
Oh my goodness.
Can you just try Amy's mic?
I've got a blinking light.
Let's just drop Amy's mic on him. That'd be fine.
Amy's gone.
She's right here.
Hi, Amy.
Amy's never gone, y'all. It just she does this little thing that she does where it looks like she's gone, and she's really not. Hey, while we're doing that, do you need Kathy? Give me a green light when we got audio back. But I want to do a real quick 3-minute Texas Hold'em tutorial in a second.
Yeah.
And Jack, will you be in on the game?
Sure.
You play Hold'em?
I will.
Okay. See, that's what I love this guy. Jack Potts, everybody. He'll be here all weekend. So are you ready, Hermes, or do you want to do it with Amy? Or
I'm even readier than I was before. I think.
Okay.
Am I just testing 1, 2, 3, 5,
Yeah,
10?
you're good.
Hi. Square root of 5.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, hang on a second. No, let's do the Hold'em thing real quick. I tell you what, Hermes, I want you to do something for me.
Okay, yeah, I'm right here. I'm ready.
I want you to come in here and play Texas Hold'em and let Mark teach y'all. And take my place for a minute, and then we'll fix your mic.
So
Hey, everybody, it's live from Austin, Texas. It's Little Big Voices. Live. All right. So, Mark, teach us how to play Texas Hold'em, and he's going to sit in for me.
Let me get the rice off my hands.
Well,
Talking to the mic, Mark.
yeah, well, Texas Hold'em, I don't play it like everybody else. I don't play with the blinds. I hardly know what those are, but Texas Hold'em resembles a lot of games like Omaha. And anyway, it's a commons card game where the players get 2 cards to hold for themselves, and they'll bet on the 2 cards that they're holding, and then the game proceeds with a 3-card flop. There'll be 5 cards altogether, but 3 cards are dropped to flop in the first round and so the second round of betting comes with the drop of the first 3-card flop, and you're trying to make the best poker hand you can out of 5 cards, and that will include the 2 cards you're holding in your hand and the 3 and then 4th and 5th cards that are turned over common on the table. And in my game, it's a 50-cent ante that the dealer covers for everybody. It expedites the game. We don't have to get everybody involved in making the ante pot correct. And then there'll be the deal of the 2 cards around, a bet of $1 max. Yeah, I'm just explaining my personal game that I have. But you can bet anywhere from nothing to a quarter to 50 cents to 75 cents up to $1 in the first round. And then the second round comes after the 4th card is revealed on the commons table. And there's the second last round of betting at my personal game is a $2 maximum bet. And you can bet 0 or $1.50 or 75 cents all the way up to $1. And there's a 3-bump limit at my table, so that if you want to bet and everybody just calls you, then that'll end the betting. But if somebody wants to bump you, you'll have to meet that bump and either call it or raise it, and you can raise it as many as 3 times. Each player will have a chance to raise it.
What's wild?
And then at the nothing's wild.
Oh, okay.
No. And
All the terminology here is overwhelming.
yeah,
You bump the flump and you flop the drop, and then you.
that's right. There's the river. There's 4th Street. There's
Yeah.
so yeah. I hope you're getting all this.
Yeah.
No.
2 of them.
You can hope all day long, but
Well,
I think reality's gonna be pretty different.
let's just play a hand.
Great.
And here's a stack of chips for you, Hermes,
Okay.
and for you, Jack, and I'll be the dealer.
Okay.
Okay, so let's. These are all 25-cent pieces.
Oh, can I leave right now? This doubles
Yeah.
my money.
Yeah. So, and we're gonna let Mabel ante for everybody. So there's 3 players. So you put out 3. No, the dealer.
Oh my goodness.
I'm the dealer. Wow, I'm teaching everybody wrong. But anyway, I'll just deal the hand.
Okay.
Great.
And there'll be a ante in the pot, and so everybody gets.
Do I put my coin in the pot too?
These aren't cards. These say things.
I'm just dealing the cards because.
Wait. These cards say words.
And
Oh no! These are like jokes.
these are Joker cards. There's more. What are these? There are no.
This is an
cards.
amazing game. This is
Here,
just like
Here, this is called a different game.
I don't.
Let's pretend.
Okay.
Here.
I've got a full house.
Wait.
I've got a half a house.
I have 5 aces.
I've got a
Yeah,
full
I
house and someone sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, well, my 5 cards.
Okay.
Oh, we got British cards. Oh, these are.
I got rats in the attic.
Okay, so anyway, if you're gonna play my game, don't let me teach you. But,
After this lesson, we could totally play with anyone, though, right? I mean, this is like this is.
so,
Let's go in there.
all right, I'll be the
Thank you,
dealer.
ma'am.
Everybody gets 2 cards,
Great.
and I hope there's actually numbers
they're
on the
cards.
flip side of these. One. So, if you want to bet,
Can we look or no?
yeah, you can look.
Okay.
You can look.
Can we look at someone else's?
If you want to bet,
No.
oh, this is not set up well. You can bet anywhere between 1 and 0 and $1. So, did you want to bet anything?
Yeah, I
Mabel?
already did.
All right, Mabel's in for 1 chip.
Melba.
Melba,
Melba.
Melba,
Like the toast.
Melba.
Like the toast.
Melba.
So, Jack, you're folding.
Yeah.
I'm in. I can I raise? Can I raise?
Yeah, you can raise.
I see you and I raise you 25 more cents.
Whoa. And
There you go.
so, all right. Well,
Hold on, I
turn
gotta
these-
dab my
put
sweat.
these in. And now, here is you burn a card. Nobody sees that card. Then there's a 3-card flop.
Ooh.
So, Hermes, you were the last bettor. You could bet as much as $1 if
Hold
you
on,
want.
my memory is so good I can't even remember my 2 cards. Here we go. Right.
So, did you want to bet? or check?
I'll stay.
All right.
That's the right terminology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Melba,
Stay. I'll stay.
thank you. Okay, so I'll burn a card here. This is 4th Street. Looks like
Wow.
trying to make your best poker hand out of the 4 cards and your 2 in your hand. Hermes, you were the last bettor in the
I
first round.
will
Uh-oh.
raise you one. Sorry, is that the right terminology?
Okay, so the betting's complete. I'll burn one, and this is the river, 5th Street. So there's 4 spades. There's a pair of 6s. There's an inside straight to be had.
Well, what about these over here? Did you look at those?
Yeah, no, these are.
They're burned. They're gone
Okay.
forever.
All right.
So you're trying to make the best 5-card poker hand out of your hand. And you can use 1 card, 2 cards, or if the best hand is out here on the table, everybody's entitled to that card.
Okay.
Those cards.
Well, I fold.
So, well, you might still be able to play if Hermes is afraid.
The winner. Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
I'm afraid. I'm
Okay,
afraid of a
I'll
lot of
take
things.
back
What am
the
I
vote.
afraid?
Did you
Right.
want to bet?
I'm. I suspect that my opponents may not have a great hand.
Yeah.
I'll stay. I'll stay right here.
Okay, I'll stay.
All right, then you reveal your hands.
I have.
Hold them up.
Oh,
to
we
the
almost have the
camera.
same thing.
Hold 'em
That's
up to
crazy.
Jared,
Hold on.
so, yeah, there you go.
Wait. Yeah. So we
Hearts.
both have
Yeah.
hearts.
We both have hearts?
Look at us.
Wow.
Full of hearts.
And so the best hand between you two, the best hand is
The-
a pair of 6s.
And I
The,
create
the king is higher, and
king,
so
9.
I win. Yay!
you win the $1.50.
We've got a winner.
Yay! You buy the drinks.
All right.
Okay. Sushi on us.
Sushi.
Okay.
There's sushi.
All right.
I'm excited.
Mark, is that good for that? We
Yeah,
good?
yeah. If we did nothing, we had fun.
That would be fun. That would.
But
Be
I
fun
didn't
to
learn
play.
how to hide an ace up my sleeve. Isn't that part of the?
Uh,
Let me help you.
that'll cost you extra.
I got no money.
Here you go. Go ahead. You got you.
Okay.
That was fun.
Hey, Jack, let's do another song. And then after the song, we're going to do a little sushi rolling, and then we're going to say goodnight to everybody.
Okay.
So how about another little song? And this time, Melba, where's the key of G around here?
It's going to be a key of C.
Oh, you're going to stay in the key of C?
Yep.
You want a shaker?
Where's
Or-
Amy in the harmonica?
Well, she's going to be rolling sushi. Where is Amy? Is Amy in the house?
You got your shaker, Mark?
I was going to play the guitar again. That's okay.
Okay, sure.
And
Why don't you
we're
play
going
the
to,
bongos?
ladies and gentlemen, you want me to play bongos? I'll play, yeah, okay. So thank y'all for being with us tonight. Super fun having my neighbors over. This is kind of what it's like to live here. Is that nuts? You know, like, I don't know. I went through some. I haven't even told y'all my story much. Melvin knows it, but it was pretty rough going for me for a while, and I hunkered down about a year before COVID, just because I was going through a bunch of stuff, and hunkered down. Then everyone hunkered down during COVID, and then I stayed at this place out at Oak Hill for beautiful people put me up, and so when I had to go, I was like, man, where am I going to go where my people are? You know, like, where are my people? That's just a great question, I think. Hey, Amy, we're going to be rolling sushi. They're calling your name in there. We're going to call it the Amy roll. And after Jack sings, we'll do a tiny bit of sushi roll, and then we're going to say goodnight. But I just got to tell you guys, not to get too emotional, but it means a lot that you welcome me into your place. And that you they say hi to me, and you talk to me, and you invite me to go speed dating and play poker. Mark, that was so cool. Melba's bringing me tacos, and we're just making it work over here, and it's just wonderful. And thank y'all. Thanks to everybody here.
We're glad you're here.
Jack, hit a song, then with some sushi, and then we're going to say
It's a true
goodnight.
story. It's a love song. It's going to have a sing-along part. And the sing-along part is going to be the same as the title of the song, which is Picking Up Beer Cans on the Highway. It goes like this. I got laid off my job, Shakers, a week ago today. Shaker. And I just can't find myself to apply for welfare pay. Now I'm walking down that big old interstate. I never thought that this would be my fate. I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. It's the only thing I ever want to do. I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you.
Woo, doggy.
He gets going faster, too, when he goes. Yeah, because you got to keep up. Just like living next to him.
Well, you can drop me off at Highway 34. I hear they got some beer cans there, and I could use some more. Drive me to town so we can cash them in. Then we'll never have to live in sin. Everybody. I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. It's the only thing I ever want to do. I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you. All right, y'all play them.
I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you.
There you go. Mark just looks like a bongo player to me, doesn't he?
It's weird because there's other like stuff that I like, but I'm not a fan of.
More than I sound like.
I mean, I'll eat it. You know what I mean? 'Cause there's some sushi.
All right, here we go.
I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. It's the only thing I ever want to do. I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you. Well, in a ditch, I see a flashing, shiny thing.
There it is.
Well, it's only a pop top, but it reminds me of a ring. A wedding ring you'll wear when you marry me. That's the day that I will be in ecstasy. Okay, here we go.
I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway.
It's the only thing I ever want to do.
I'm just picking up beer cans on the highway. Let's hear the cast and crew.
I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you.
Come on, let's hear it from one more time.
I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you. One more time. I'm gonna save my dough so I can marry you.
That's right.
Thank y'all very much.
Awesome. Great,
write
Jack.
that song?
That's awesome.
You write
Yeah.
that song? I like it.
Oh, yeah. He's got a bunch of them. They're great. He's got them all printed out. He taught me some of them. All right, let's go to the kitchen.
The
And
family that
teach
sticks
us in about
together.
3 or 4 minutes here.
So here's one thing we're doing right now. We are making brisket nigiri, right? So nigiri usually will have, well, like most sushi, some kind of seafood on it, right? But we are doing the Texas style. So the deal is you want to start off with a little kind of handful of rice. The idea is you want it to be, just kind of gently fit in the palm of your hand, like about that. And then what happens is, using one hand, you form it kind of gently. It's a bit of a, the art is to have it stick together and be, structurally okay, but not have it be mushed, not have it be squished together too hard, right? What we're doing is grabbing a piece of brisket that's, about the right size, dipping it in some barbecue sauce, and putting it onto the rice. Bingo.
Bingo.
Bingo bango! That is the nigiri. Now, would you like to see a roll?
Sir?
Where'd everybody go? Okay, you know what? Hey, you know what? I would say we are on a roll here.
You're on a roll.
We're gonna roll. So, yes.
You can bring it out here when we end the show, so when you're ready.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're going to, when you're ready, if you taught people how to roll it, then we're going to
Okay.
close out right here.
So, are you saying you want to bring it out right now, or are you saying you want me to do a roll? I'm confused.
Go ahead and roll and teach us how to roll.
Very good, will do. So, the idea is, a lot of making sushi is the interaction between things being wet and things being dry, things sticking together, things not sticking together. With the sushi rolling process, you want to start off with a really dry mat, bamboo mat, and with very dry nori, right? This working environment is extremely messy. Don't do this at home. But since we're on Little Big Voices Live, this is the way we're going to do it. The nori, you'll notice, has these kind of perforations on it, right? It naturally has a preferred orientation. So you place it, the perforations go in the same orientation as the actual kind of stitching in the, hold on, there we go, I'm gonna get the camera. The stitching in the rolling mat. So pop that sucker down. Everything's been dry so far. Now we want to get our hands a little bit wet so that the rice doesn't stick to your fingers. So my palms are just a little bit wet. I moisten my fingers so that they're just, little shiny in the light, and grab the right amount of rice, which is, it's a generous handful, let's say. Again, the point is not to squish the rice. You don't want to have it get mushed and get kind of solid. You want it to have a bit of a kind of a fluffy, kind of airy thing going on there, right? You distribute the rice on about 2/3 of the nori, and it doesn't have to be uniform. I mean, there isn't really any way you're really going to get it perfectly uniform. I'm going to use more than I just used right there. Da-da-da. So something like this. right around like that. And it helps to use your fingertips as much as possible instead of using like your kind of full hand. That, you know, tends to make it like stick a little less, right? Let's say. So next is putting whatever ingredients you want into the roll. In this case, I'm just going to make a simple carrot and cucumber roll, right? So right about the middle. And, you know, I'll put a little bit of avocado here also. That'll be good. Ba-ba-bum. The last thing?
Yeah, you said
like the ingredient that I put on there?
What's that Octomi business?
Octomi business. The Octomi business was a business that went out of... I'm kidding. What...
It went out of business with TGNY, maybe?
The TGNY? We are so far off the beaten track now.
Okay.
I don't even know what's going on. Normally, I would put a little bit of wasabi in here, but I'm kind of holding off for the moment.
Federico's got a good handheld. Federico, you look like Geraldo right now. Geraldo Rivera, like going in for some really cool shot. Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, Federico, man. The guy that needs no speed dating, you know, it appears.
Slow dating all day long.
How long have you taken to do that? I mean, how did it take to learn all that?
Speed dating? My
No,
whole life.
no.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude. Nobody understands speed dating.
Nobody will ever know the Spanish Inquisition. I mean, I started when I lived in San Francisco for a little while. I was a bicycle messenger there. I wasn't making much money, but I loved sushi. And it's just, you know, and the West Coast in general, you're surrounded by sushi. And so being the thrifty and frugal person that I am.
You can turn back toward the camera, too, if you want here. Look.
Turn the camera back.
No, this one over here.
Oh.
Federico's. There you go. Yeah. Oh, look. He loves the camera. He's sexy like that. He just got sexier. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Back to the sushi cam.
Yeah.
Back to the sushi cam. We got a little cocky on Little Big Voices.
Little cocky.
All right.
Yes.
Tell me in the last 60 seconds you got anything you want me to know about sushi. And by the way, everybody at home, we're going to sit here and have a big dinner together. If you ever come to the show, if you ever come watch the show or help out on the show and be crew or play some music or be on the podcast, just stick around and we eat food together and break bread. And it's super awesome. I'd love for you to be here. And so, yeah, tell us in the last few seconds anything you want us to know, and then we're going to wrap up the show.
Things to know about sushi. As with so many things, over here in America, we get one kind of version of it that the American people are kind of accustomed to. But my understanding is that back in Japan, it's really kind of more open. Like, you can make sushi out of all kinds of stuff. And what we're doing here, putting Texas ingredients in there, is, you know, really kind of maybe in the spirit of it. You know, so I would say at home, I think probably there's a bit of a barrier where people think they need to get like really fine fish and all the best ingredients and stuff like that. No, you know, you can just open the fridge, pull out, you know, yesterday's dinner, put it in the middle of a roll, and just roll that sucker.
It's almost like
sushi.
It's almost like a tiny casserole.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it's important to know that it was meant to be kind of fast food. My understanding is it was meant to be kind of like you know snacks. That people would kind of eat, you know, in like the intermission in a performance.
Well, Hermes, we want to give you can we give Hermes a big clap there, man? Yeah,
and Amy and Athena helped out a whole lot.
And
with things also.
let's give it up for Athena.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Hermes, come on in with that. He's gonna shoot the food. Bring in some food if you want to.
Yes, sir.
And so, y'all, thank you for being with us tonight. It meant the world to us. Stephen, get on in here, man. Steve, this is Stephen Davis, a great ukulele player. You probably saw him on the first episode. Squeeze in however you can. There you go. And Hermes, come on in here. Everyone, just get busy. Let's get all this in here somehow. And and Federico, everybody. Yeah, it's like you can pull up. Yeah, this is good. So thank y'all for being with us on episode 2 this season. Hey man, Federico right here. Didn't he do a good job tonight? Let's also give it up to Shimmy over here, a technical director for the evening. You know, there's certain people that when they look at you and they say you can do it, you just see it in their eyes. All of a sudden, you can do it, and you did that tonight. Jimmy, you looked at me like, you can do it. It was like, how many minutes out when I hadn't have the opening done? It was like, it was like 16 minutes. Everything is like, we're almost there, but I didn't have the show edited. I didn't have the show opening, the one that you saw earlier. And I really wanted y'all's names in it, be recognized as these great humans and stuff. And Jimmy just looked at me like, do it. And I just saw the look. So I just appreciate that. I personally think that's what the divine feminine is all about, is you can do it, world. Like, you can do it. So thank you. Yeah, and you can do it. I promise you. Hang in there. So, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Stephen, you got your harmonica? What key are you in? Can you bend it into C? All right, bend it, brother. It's a beautiful, and everyone sing along. Here we go. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. You be mine. Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in the moody wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Here we go. I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you. So, let's make this most of a beautiful day. And while we're at it, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be? That's so sweet. Love y'all. My neighbor. Yes. There we go. Thank y'all. See you soon.